Hey guys, time for a classic 3 Days Grace song. Let's go for it. We're just going to go straight in and then I'll break it down for you afterwards, okay? Let's go for it.
Every time we lie awake, after every hit we take, every feeling that I get, but I haven't missed you yet. Every roommate kept awake by every sigh and scream we make. All the feelings that I get, but I still don't miss you yet. Only when I stop to think about it. I hate everything about you. Why do I love you? I hate everything about you. Why do I love you? Every time we lie awake, after every hit we take, every feeling that I get, but I haven't missed you yet. Only when I start to think about it. I hate everything about you. Why do I love you? I hate everything about you. Why do I love you? Only when I stop to think about you, I know. Only when you stop to think about me, do you know? I hate everything about you. Why do I love you? You hate everything about me. Why do you love me? I hate you. I hate you love me. I hate everything about you. Why do I love you?
Okay then, so what am I doing? Well, I'm simplifying things mostly because, I want to accompany myself and I want to be able to sing it. And I don't want to be too concerned with this riff because, yes, the riff is throughout all the verses when you listen to the record, but that doesn't mean we have to do it. We're doing our own version of it. That's absolutely fine. So I'm just using it for decoration, really. I'm doing the intro and after the middle section, just a little. But if I kept that through the verse, it'd be quite tricky to sing. It'd be like...
Every time we lie awake, after every hit we take.
I mean, you could do it if you want to, but for the sake of simplicity and, being kind to ourselves, we're just going to use an E minor.
Every time we lie awake.
And then straight to G. And you can kind of hear all that this hand is doing is just tons and tons of downstrokes. The only time things get fruity is when we're getting into the chorus, so I'm going to get straight down to there. So we've just gone from a D, I'm fast forwarding. We've just done a but I still don't miss you yet.
Only when I stop to think about it.
So yes, don't worry, this one's coming straight back. And we're going to do 7 counts from think on the C. Okay, so you're going to go think about it. 6, 7. All right, so think is your 1. So if I try and sing and count, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And all that is a down, up, up. So I just think of it as 3 counts, to be honest. So down, up, up. Because by that point, I'm straight into the 2 smackdowns, if you like, of the E minor in the chorus. So it's just a down, up, up, E minor to C to G. And I can strum a little on those G's and D's if I want to, or I can keep it simple. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's come back to that C. So from the C, one more time, we're going to do that 7 counts. I'll try and go a bit slower. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'll stop there for just a sec. So one more thing I am doing, I kind of sort of talked about it, but not quite. So these fingers are coming over on my down, up, up 3 counts at the end of those 7. And these are just muting it. That's why you can't hear the chord behind it. It's kind of sneaky having the chord behind it, but it means I can get straight to the E minor. And they just ping off when I'm ready. Bing! I know it's not that clear on a video, but you see what I think you see what I'm doing. Right, so let's come into that chorus again. I'm going to go from the C again to help you out. And one more thing, when I get to my G and my D, sometimes I like to go down, 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 up, down, 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 up, and then I'm straight back into my down, 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 up, down. Down, down, up. Sometimes you don't have time for that, so you don't have to do this at all. You can just go down, 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 down. So do what comes naturally to your hand. So from those 7, here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mute. For yourself here, go G, D. Don't feel you gotta go, because that's too much, man. Simplicity. Remember what I said, less is more. G, D, and straight back into your 1, 2, and you can use these 2 again to mute it, so you get a nice punchy sound. C, punchy sound. Strum if you want to. Punch, punch, and then D. 1. It's not too bad. The hardest thing is coordinating this muting action. And I'm sure in the video you'll see I did do a little cheat C as well. So I would have gone. And I mean, that might have happened because I'm very used to playing Green Day at the minute. But also just for the sake of ease, sometimes it's easier to just slip into that because I can mute it easier. And I don't always mute with this hand. Sometimes I'm muting with my palm. So you might find that easier. You could just go. Mute. Mute. So all you're doing is bringing your hand to the neck and catching the strings so they can't keep ringing. That's all it is. It sounds so much harder than it is. That doesn't mean it's not hard though. It's still tricky. All right, zooming ahead then, we've just done a only when I stop to think about you, I know. Only when you stop to think about me, do you. And you're straight back into that riff again. Ooh, do it better than that though, Rose. And don't worry, we're going to go over the riff, but I'm just going to show you quickly so you see that it's coming into that again. So here we go. Okay, it's the same thing again from the riff. And then you go, oh, down, up. See, even I get it messed up, especially if I slow down. So I try and think of this in terms of 3 full ones of that. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, then a little one, just on that one, and then you got your, and then you just break into that chorus nice. So let's do it one more time. I'll try and do it nice and slow for you so you can get the idea of what on earth is going on. That's 1, 2, 3, half. I hate everything Right then, so let's talk about the riff. Let's do this. So we're going to keep this little shape, the 2-2 down, little bar of your index finger. You can see my thumb is right behind it. It's like I'm pinching it like a little crab. And we're going to go E string, and we're going to smack down our little finger, then back up to A string, back to E string. So you're probably thinking, but why, Rose? Why aren't you using your ring finger? That's more comfortable for me. Well, it might be in this bar, but it won't be in the next bar. You can try it though. Because in the next bar, you got to keep this one down, and then suddenly I end up with a khaki hand. So I have to use my little finger. So next bar, and don't worry, I'll come back. I'll repeat it all. So here we go. So next bar, start on the 3 or the G, or in this case, the A, but it's all good. So it's the same shape that carries on. These two keep bouncing between. We're just holding this one down. This one looks like I'm pressing it down, but I promise you I'm not. It's just that this finger will just hang there limp. I could try and, push it down out the way. Oh, wow, that's even worse. But then at least you can see what I'm doing. So here we go. Oh, there we go. So that's why we use that little finger, because this one, you'll see it's just not up to it. It just can't do it. It's a whole tendon thing going on in the hand that a doctor can explain better than I can. But ultimately, little finger's free as a bee, so we might as well use it. So let's just make sure we're getting the right amount of counts. So from the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll swap over to the next bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're good to go. I mean, the tab is pretty self-explanatory here. It's just the rhythm of it. So it's like a, I don't know, like a stop-start. See, it starts nice and smooth. And then you kind of, like a little skip. 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 Getting into it now anyway. So I hope that's been of some use to you guys anyway. Enjoy playing this song and having a fiddle with it, putting things in where you want to. You can take some stuff out, make it your own, but just have fun with it. Thanks for watching. Bye.